Everybody listen. Yeah.
It's what y'all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Happy Friday! And we have a good time today. Ida Rodriguez is here guest hosting.
Good morning.
I love that even off the air we have real conversations. What's really fun to me is that behind the scenes we're getting all these exclusives because Ida's working on her new set.
Yes.
And so she's testing some jokes out up here on us. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
If you laugh, then I'm good.
Yeah, you know me, I have input too.
Yeah,
I'm like, yes, girl, do this. No.
Because you don't do courtesy laughs. I've seen you at the comedy shows.
Oh, you're right. And I don't want to look angry because, you never want to sit there looking like there's always that guy that looks like he's angry. He doesn't want to be there. He don't want to laugh with his arms crossed. Yeah, but I'm never that. But I'm always like,
Yeah.
All right, well, today another beautiful person will be joining us. Nicole Ari Parker is going to be here. She's got her gym wraps. I think they're out today, too, so make sure you go check those out on TikTok. We'll give you all the information on how you can get them. But when you work out, to be able to put this wrap around your head that also can help your hair, make sure the sweat doesn't get in your eyes, but also look really cute. Okay, we like it. But let's start the show with some love and some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
We gon' light the block up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine. Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light. And I'm here with my friend, comedian, writer, actor, producer, Ida Rodriguez, author. Hey. By the way, who do you want to shine a light on?
So I want to shine a light on an influencer by the name of Che Guerrero. He is a Dominican kid that has taken his comedy career in a very different direction. He is always speaking about the injustices that are happening in the world, and you don't get a lot of work when you talk about things that make people controversial. And so I just want to tell people to follow him and go see him when he performs, because he's doing the good work that a lot of comedians would not dare to do. He's an Afro-Latino, and he's speaking up for Black people, immigrants. He just speaks up for all of the people who are really... He's doing things that people with way bigger platforms should be doing.
But they're too scared.
And they're too scared to do. So I just want to shine a light on Che Guerrero because, man, he does stuff that I don't do. I'm like,
okay, I'm about to follow him right now.
Yeah.
All right, well, Mackie, who do you want to shine a light on?
I'm good. I just want to shine a light on myself. Young man just taking the steps I got to take to better myself. I'm about to go in the shelter, and hopefully after this, I'll be able to have my own house.
Oh, okay. You're going into a shelter right now. Are you working?
Yes, I am working. I got a little side job. I Instacart a little bit, and I play music. I'm a musician.
All right. Well, listen, best of luck to you, Mackie, and be shining a light on you. You're doing what you got to do to hold it down. I am wishing you the most blessings ever, and I feel like everything's going to work out for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you, Mackie, for calling.
All right. Have a good one.
You too. That was Shine a Light, 800-292-5150. If you couldn't get through, call us up and shine a light for last word. And when we come back, oh man, Ida Rodriguez is here and we got your Yee tea. And today is the day for Diddy to get sentenced. And we'll tell you all of the details. We'll tell you about the letter that he wrote to the judge. Anticipation is high. So we're going to keep you updated throughout the show. It's Way Up.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee. Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with Ida Rodriguez. And we're talking about Diddy. Ooh. Man, and he is getting sentenced today. But before all of that happens, we'll tell you what's going on behind the scenes. So CBS Mornings did a sit-down interview with Deontay Nash, who's the former stylist for Diddy. He also was a person who took the stand during the trial. Right. And he also has a lawsuit against Diddy. He said that he is alleging years of physical and sexual abuse. This is his first sit-down interview. Okay. Ida, we have a little clip for you to hear.
Okay.
Describe the incident when he strangled you.
Which time? There was one. Cassie was shooting a video. I love it. He just came in with such a bad attitude. So I just left the room. I went outside to smoke a cigarette. He's coming up to me and grabbing me and choking me and throwing me on the car. Didn't I tell y'all don't need to be going out? And he's like choking me out.
That's wild to work for somebody that would ever put their hands on you. In addition, he responds to people who are saying he's just an opportunist.
I'm far from an opportunist. I think he may be the opportunist. He's the biggest celebrity opportunist I know. A vast majority of the things in my lawsuit, I said on the stand, and they didn't dispute it.
Is this about money?
No, I was abused. It's about making myself feel whole.
That's like, what? Well, and this lawsuit was filed last week, but he also has 2 sexual assault lawsuits that were filed yesterday. Lakeisha Ward and DeJoan Bledsoe, they're both represented by Tony Busby. And so according to Ward, she says that he allegedly drugged and sexually assaulted her at a pool party back in 2018. She signed an NDA and felt dizzy after 1 or 2 drinks. And then Bledsoe says back in 2009, he was only 18, met Diddy at a party where Diddy allegedly enticed him with promises of a recording contract and then drugged and sexually assaulted him throughout the night, allegedly.
Wow.
All right. Now, 50 Cent also penned a letter to the judge.
Oh, no.
Yes, he did. He said, I've had an ongoing dispute with Puffy for over 24 years. He's very dangerous. Multiple times I have feared for my life. I think you should consider the safety of the general public, Your Honor, before unleashing him upon them.
Okay.
And it goes
Curtis.
on. Yeah, 50 Cent is scared for this. Now, on Diddy's side of things, his team has released a video showing a lot of his family moments, his accomplishments, the philanthropy that he's done. You get to see the kids saying how much they love him. Here is that message from all his children.
Pops, I love you. I've looked up to you and admired you. I love how you inspire me to keep going.
We love you. We can't wait to make more memories with you. Just want to thank you for everything you do for us. Yes. And that you're loved more than you think.
He's also talking about getting into heaven in this tribute video that they put together for him. Here's what he said.
I had to pick which trophy I want the best person trophy. Because I know in order for me to get into heaven, I'm not going to get in there, well, come on in heaven, you had 20 hit records. That don't mean nothing. And that's what this world is for. They're going to say, oh, come on in heaven, you was a nice person.
And Ida, we were talking about a lot of things that's been going on. So just for everybody to understand what's happening today as Diddy's getting sentenced, he was found guilty on 2 counts of the Mann Act, and that's for transporting individuals across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. He was acquitted on the more serious counts of racketeering and sex trafficking. So he is facing up to 10 years in prison on each of the Mann Act counts. And that's because of the freak-offs. He also wrote a letter to the judge ahead of the sentencing saying that he's sorry for the hurt that he caused. Over the past 13 months, I've had to look in the mirror like never before. My pain became my teacher. My sadness was my motivator. And, he's also been teaching courses in jail that are very popular.
How to DDT somebody?
What's DDT?
That's a wrestling move.
Oh, I was like, what is that? I was like, it sounds gross.
How to body slam a bee.
But he did write like a 4-page letter to the judge. So FYI. We're watching what's happening, though. This is all going down. Like, they're in court right now. People are live streaming. And we'll keep you updated in real time. Right, Ida?
Yeah.
All right, when we come back about last night, where we discuss what we did last night, we got to hear why you're in town, and I want to hear some of what you're working on.
Absolutely.
It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Ada Rodriguez. And it's time for About Last Night. Ada, what are you doing here in New York? Back again. I love it.
First of all, I was here to do one of those book things that what you did with me when my book came out. I did it with this author named Alejandro Herrera. He's a Dominican writer that wrote a book called Loca, which is about being a queer Dominican kid growing up in the Bronx.
Wow.
And in the Dominican Republic. It's not it's fiction. It's not about his life, but it's really a good book. I have one for you. And so anyway, I was doing that, and then I'm working on my new hour. So I was doing stand up. I'll be doing stand up this whole weekend at the Stand and at the Cellar.
Do you know when you're filming it?
I want to film it at the beginning of the year after I'm done with the movie. So January, February.
And where am I traveling to for this?
I know. I think I want to do it in D.C.
Okay, I can make it.
Yes. Well, you came to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I came when you filmed your special in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Okay, so DC's an interesting place right now.
I know, and I think that's why it's important to go there and show up for the people, the beautiful people of DC. You know, we know what's happening, but the thing about it is Black people and brown people, as much as they try to exterminate them, because that's what they've been trying to do, we just keep going.
Hey, we're going to keep it pushing.
That's right.
We're not going anywhere.
And looking good, excellent, not cracking.
Creating our own, supporting each other.
Beautiful. And
it's a process to, you know, get things shut down.
But as you've been hearing from a lot of people who have been talking about, when you are faced with fascism, you stand up, you don't freeze, you don't paralyze, you don't become paralyzed, you speak up and you show up.
Okay.
You know?
Well, let's keep on showing up. Well, yesterday I kind of took it easy. It was like, I think that it's been intense with all of the drama and the beef going back and forth between, like, you know, JT put out a diss track yesterday. Cardi and Nicki still going at it with each other. I hate the conversations of going after each other's beautiful children.
Absolutely.
That bothers me, like, to my core, because that is supposed to be off limits. Those kids haven't done anything to anybody. And so I was like, I'm going to go for a walk. And so I went for a walk in Prospect Park. It was beautiful. And then on the way there, I saw a restaurant I had never seen before. It was called Carib Soul. You know, I love me some Caribbean food. So I just popped in there after my walk and had some good food and went home.
You always got the good eats. I always eat with you, and it'd be some of the smallest
It's always
places.
Caribbean.
Yeah, I love Caribbean
and it was
food.
good. So shout out to Carib Soul. Now, when we come back, you know what time it is, Ida. Get ready for this. Tell us a secret.
Oh, girl,
Oh, baby.
You find the people.
800-292-5150. Any secret that you have, we are here to listen to you. Maybe it'll make it into Ida's new stand-up. 800-292-5150. You're anonymous. It's a no judgment zone. Call us up. Tell us a secret. That's 800-292-5150. It's way up.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.
Way up.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Ida Rodriguez. Are you ready to be non-judgmental?
I'm ready to be non-judgmental.
All right, well, 800-292-5150. You can tell us a secret. You're anonymous. It's a no judgment zone. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
Years ago, I dated an older man. He was older than my grandmother, actually.
Wow, that's
and my mother wound up sleeping with him.
Wow. But your mom didn't know that you slept with him.
Oh no, she knew.
What? So your mom knew this man old enough to be your grandfather, and how did you feel when your mom did that?
Pretty much par for the course.
Oh, so she does stuff like that to you all the time?
Yeah, I grew up in a pretty abusive household.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, we live, we learn, and we teach.
What was it about the older gentleman that was attractive to you?
Well, he started off as my sugar daddy.
There you go.
He would help me pay bills in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have to say this. He was the best lover I've ever had.
Okay.
But Ida?
Yes.
You appeared on CBS this morning, and you said something that I have on my computer. And it was, the universe agrees with a made-up mind.
Yeah, that's my mantra.
You've got a believer, too.
All right. Well, thank you for calling.
Have a great day, everybody.
You too.
I like that. Okay. Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. You want to tell me and Ida Rodriguez a secret?
Yes. So I was on my this day, right? It was this dude that I've been dealing with for like the past 18 years. He never had sex box. So I decided to get him. And he was a 1 minute man, girl. Do you know how frustrating that is?
He probably was so excited. You only did it once? You didn't give him another chance?
Well, after he left to go to work, I had to go. I got me a young jank, and I let him finish me off. I might let him try it again. But it just threw me all the way off.
So you had sex with two guys back to back, but you might get the other guy, the first guy, another chance.
I might. I don't know. It just rubbed me wrong.
Obviously.
Yeah. Rubbed you wrong real quick.
It just was frustrating. I was trying to get off, and he got off, and I was like, oh, hell no.
You know what you got to do? Next time, make him perform oral first.
Right. But what if you don't know how to do that?
Oh, my gosh. Then you got to just give up.
Yeah, I think I just need to let it go.
But he might have been excited. Like, sometimes guys, that happens because it's the first time and they so excited he can't believe he's there.
It was just so upsetting because he fine as hell. And then when we get to that, I'm like, oh my God, that just took all the love that I had for him.
Did you shower in between?
Yeah, hell yeah. I got in the shower as soon as he walked out the door.
Okay.
But you know what? I love to hear women speak about their sexual power and how they, because you always hear about dudes, yeah, she wasn't this, she wasn't that. More power to you. Next, I want to hear about when you do 3 in one day. Let's go.
I'm going to call you back.
All right.
I might be too tired for that, girl. I might be too tired for that.
Well, take a nap. Thanks for calling.
Y'all ladies have a good one.
You too. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. Thank you guys for calling. 800-292-5150. You can still tell us a secret for last word. And when we come back, we got your Yeetie. And I want to talk about this Riyadh Comedy Festival that a lot of comedians got some checks for, and people are upset about it. I want to get your take, all right?
Sure.
When we come back, it's Way Up.
Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Ada Rodriguez is here.
That's right.
And it's Yee T time. We have some breaking news.
Breaking news.
All right. And so we're watching everything that's happening with Diddy, and it's not looking like he's going to walk out of there today. Now, I was telling you that it appears the judge is upset that Diddy has some tentative bookings across Miami starting as early as next week. And these bookings are basically him. He did this curriculum free game with Diddy while he was incarcerated. And so he would be stopping at different places to kind of like talk to, different people about that. So it's not like appearances like for fun. It's supposed to be more educational, and going into underserved areas and connecting with people affected by the criminal justice system. But that's also you assuming that you're about to get out. So I guess the judge is not taking too kindly to that. The judge also has basically said that Diddy does not get the benefit of having accepted responsibility for his crimes, and that the narrative of freak-offs as nothing more than voluntary sex between consenting adults was flatly inconsistent with both reality and any acceptance of responsibility. But so Diddy, as you know, has asked to speak, and he's saying prison changed him forever. He talked about the inhumane conditions, drug threats, a broken washing machine, You
think that he makes the other prisoners that are in that free game class go get his food for him and time them,
some cheesecake,
and time them like he was doing. This is so wild. It's just the reality of somebody who has a voice. There are people in prison, so many black and brown people in prison that are wrongfully in prison. You think about all of the people who've been there that didn't belong there and hadn't had a voice, and this man is in there talking about a broken washing machine. It's just interesting to hear. But
oh my gosh, listen, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I was thinking that he had a chance.
He's gonna walk.
Yeah, but today it's looking like the judge's main thing is that he's not taking accountability, and it feels like that's what it is. These are not just freak-offs, and this is something that also was going on for over a decade.
A long time.
Yeah, so we're gonna see and keep you updated on what's going on. Now I want to talk about this comedy festival, the Riyadh Comedy Festival, that people were very upset to see some of our top comedians going out to Saudi Arabia, given what happens in Saudi Arabia. And I want you to explain this more to me. But I know, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr. Bill Burr was very vocal about going there.
Fluffy.
Yeah. Can you tell me what this is all about?
So there is a bunch of controversy because of the conditions and what happens in Saudi Arabia. There's the murder of Khashoggi, and that a lot of people were very vocal about the disappointment, and people specifically like Bill Burr, because Kevin Hart has never really been a political comic. Fluffy doesn't really stand for anything like that, so people are not really shocked about him, because I
You didn't have that expectation from him.
Yeah, there's not the expectation. But I think that from someone like Bill Burr, who speaks, truth to power, there's the moral police. I stand in a very unique place because I didn't get offered to go there, and I don't know what I would do. I don't have millions.
Oh yeah, that's what Dan was saying. If you were offered, would you go?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom has leukemia. Like, I don't have millions of dollars. I'm not in the position that a Kevin Hart is in, and I need money. So, I mean, for me to sit here and say I don't know that I wouldn't do it, I probably wouldn't, being who I am. But I just don't sit here and judge people. Do I think that what's happening in other places of the world horrible? The Congo needs attention right now, But America, a lot of the things that people criticize that to happen in other places are happening right here.
Right. Listen, in Canada, they've warned people not to come here because it's not safe.
No.
All right. Well, just wanted to get that from your point of view. And when we come back, under the radar, these are the stories that are not in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. I'm still looking at what the judge is saying. Now the judge is saying they're saying he had an escort urinate in Cassie's mouth until she choked. Her victim impact statement makes clear she still has nightmare and flashbacks. Sheesh. All right, it's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with my girl Ada Rodriguez. And let's go under the radar. Now, a woman in San Francisco is actually charging people and made a business in helping them pick out their baby names.
Oh, wow.
Right. So she charges up to $30,000 to help people pick the perfect baby name.
Based on what? What are her qualifications?
Well, she has a quote. She calls herself a quote name nerd.
Okay.
And she already has picked names for more than 500 children. She also offers add-on services that include baby name branding and identifying a unique name aesthetic. She said there's more to this job than people realize. Sometimes things are so urgent when she gets a client that she has to drop everything and help them right away. So she's making literally hundreds of thousands of dollars a year by helping people name their babies.
Yeah, it's over. It's a wrap. Everybody should just start finding their apocalypse crew because we done. We are cooked.
Why do you say that?
We are cooked.
How did you name your kids?
I dreamed my daughter's name. Her name came to me in a dream, and then my son is named after his father, and their names both have meaning. They have Arabic names. But yeah, I wouldn't pay 30 stacks to anybody. I would
Up
use
to
that
30,
for,
maybe
I would use that for the baby's college education.
Oh man, I will say one time I was at the Brooklyn Museum, and I was like, they have the names of all these great emperors, and I was like, that would be a good place to go because there were literally thousands of names on the wall. I was like, this would be a good place to come if you wanted to just look at names and come up with something. Because I also understand people want a unique name,
right?
At times, but then sometimes they'll tell you that's not a good thing to have a really different type of name. I don't know,
especially with
when you're trying to get a job and then you have your
killing people with Bill Cosby killing people. But I don't know. I would you pay somebody?
No,
I mean, my ex sister-in-law used to come to her to name the kids. Where they were in Georgia.
And people be so secretive. I'm not gonna tell you the name yet until I don't want anybody to steal my baby's name because it's not too many unique things out there. All right, well, we do have the Way Up mix at the top of the hour. Plus, Nicole Ari Parker is going to be joining us, talking about her new entrepreneurial venture, Gym Wrap, that's out right now. It's Way Up.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My girl Ada Rodriguez is here.
That's right. What's up, y'all?
What up, y'all? All right, and Killer Mike recently was on Club Shay Shay, and he talked about a time that he got caught cheating with a stripper, and his wife rolled up, and that's what scared him straight. Here's what he said.
There was this dancer, man. I just had too much fun at the girl spot one time. And man, I got a call when I got in the door say, man, you don't bring your ass out that girl house right now. I'm going to kill both of y'all. Man, I looked out there. My wife had my gun pointing at me. I got in the truck, man. I scooted on. She said, I ain't never seen your fat ass run so fast in my life. Now, being monogamous got a lot easier after that.
Wow.
Whatever it takes.
God willing, I never want to have to do that. Roll up with a gun and be like, get out of here.
It's hard out here in these single streets, and you gotta hold on.
They've been rocking ever since. Because I will say, he don't play about his wife, and she don't play about him. But yes, all right. Tyler Perry's Sisters is going to be going into season 9, and that actually starts next week on Wednesday on BET. They announced that. So that's the mid-season return for that. It's all, of course, executive produced, directed, and written by Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is also going to be starring opposite Taraji P. Henson in Why Did I Get Married Again? And so get ready for that sequel. You know, the first one came out in 2007?
Yeah.
That's 18 years ago.
Well, you know, Lamont did a movie with me in 2000.
Lamont Rucker?
Yeah, Lamont Rucker did a movie with me in 2008, right on the heels of that movie.
Oh, you know who else is in this? Da Vinci. He plays in BMF. Yeah, so he's gonna, and he's from Brooklyn. So shout out to that. And The Chi is ending with season 8 at Showtime. That's a nice long run, by the way.
Well, you know, I had my deal at Showtime, and one of the executives told me that The Chi is one of the most successful shows that they've ever had on Showtime. So
well, congratulations. It's one of the longest running Showtime shows in their history, alongside Dexter, Homeland, and Weeds. They all ran 8 seasons. Yeah. The only show that's ran longer was Shameless.
Yeah, I watched Shameless. They said the numbers were astounding.
That's great. I love that. And, you know, my girl Lynn Whitfield, too, was on these last couple of seasons. All right, Playboi Carti, his tour, according to reports, it's been hard for him to sell tickets, and so they're going to have to cancel some of those dates. I know Dan, our producer, is disappointed. He's a big fan of Playboi Carti. Why are you saying what, Dan? Oh, he got to punch himself in. But yeah, so we'll see what happens.
That's a lie.
What?
Fan of Playboi Carti? That's a lie.
You're not?
I mean, he's got a couple cool songs, but I've seen him perform. And
Art likes Playboi Carti.
Yeah, Art said that album was great. That's what he said.
People did actually really like that album.
It's an age thing.
But I think it's also his live performances, maybe. I'm not, I don't really know what that's about. Joey Badass, in the meantime, has abruptly canceled his tour, his Dark Aura tour. And I saw Rhapsody was on that tour with him. She posted, "Guys, stop being simple. There are a number of reasons tours get canceled. Ticket sales was not a reason here. Relax. With love." I don't know what the reason is, but he did just have a baby not that long ago, and he is getting married, and he's got a lot of life things going on. So I'm sure, and he's quite responsible, so I'm sure it's something.
But I would like to say, as a live performer, that when people say ticket sales are low, they always blame the artist. People cannot afford to buy eggs right now.
Right.
It is really the economy is really bad, and people are not selling out like they used to. Big people, big.
That's a good point. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, it is a New Music Friday. There's new music out today that we got to talk about. JT put out her diss record finally, and it felt a little lukewarm, the response to it, but we'll talk about it. It's way up.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is fresh out of the studio. Brand new vibe. It's New Music Friday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my girl, Ada Rodriguez. Hey.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's afternoon now. Good afternoon.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is afternoon now. It feels like we've been zipping through things. So let's talk about new albums out today. The deluxe version of Young Thug's EU Scooty is out today. We have a snippet of a song called Safe. Here's Safe. I know you love that.
It's funny. It sounds like Thug. My son loves Young Thug. It is amazing how much he loves him. But it sounds like, Young Thug makes me laugh. Like some of the things he says.
Well, he was on with Aiden Ross, and he actually was saying that he wishes that he and Rich Homie Quan could have settled their differences before Rich Homie Quan passed.
That's
all
good
right.
to hear.
Now, also out today, Bryson Tiller's Solace and the Vices is out today. By the way, his song Don't is now certified 15 times platinum. That's the highest certified solo R&B song in RIAA history. So congratulations to him for that. So disc 1 to his album Solace and the Vices is out, and here is Genuine. So first, The Vices was out already, right? And now Solace is out. So that's the full project. All right, also out today, Kali Uchis, Sincerely P.S. Deluxe, Mick Jenkins and Emil, A Murder of Crows, Taylor Swift. We can't brush over that. The Life of a Showgirl is out today. How's that album doing so far? You think it's going to do well? Of course it is. I'm kidding. All right. Also, we said this earlier. JT has put out her Cardi B diss track. It's not on streaming right now, but I saw it, surfacing yesterday. I told you I went for a walk in the park. It came out while I was in the park. So I was listening to it while I was walking. Here's a little piece of that. Now, Cardi B reacted and said, way too easy, LMAO, Alexa play Magnet by Cardi B. And so that was, you know, Cardi, I guess, felt like, just listen to my old diss track. I'm not even going to say nothing new to this one. All right, well, that is your new music. When we come back, since Ida's here, let's do an Ask Ye with me and Ida. Any question you have, the two of us are going to help you out. 800-292-5150. Don't laugh like that, Ida. You are going to help.
I am.
All right, it's Way Up.
Girl, go. Hey, everybody, whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. All you should know. This is Ask Ye.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I'm here with my girl, Ida Rodriguez, and we have an anonymous caller calling us up for Ask Yee. Hey, what's your question?
I got a baby on the way with my girl's mother.
You have a baby on the way with your girl's mother, so you're still with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Does the girl know?
I have not told her yet.
That's going to be step one.
But you're fathering your girlfriend's sibling. And
yeah, and she wanted to keep it, too.
How long have you been sleeping with her mom?
Probably about 3.5, 4 months now.
So your girlfriend's mom hates her daughter?
Yeah, the relationship real shaky. They don't get along too well.
This ain't gonna help.
I was thinking about trying to do a little dinner and bring them both together and break the news like that.
I don't know if dinner is the right place, to do that, unless you want to get stabbed with a butter knife.
Who do you want to be with?
That's a great question. I'm just, because I love my girl, but it's like,
no, you don't.
You can have love for one and still,
If you loved her, you wouldn't have done that. No judgment.
But the mama, damn near like a little sugar mama situation. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're about to be giving her some money for that kid y'all got together.
You about to pay it all back.
Well, you definitely got to break up with your girl. You're having a baby with her mom. I can't see her staying with you. You think she's going to stay with you?
That's a good point. Me and her mom talked about it before, and we, she didn't really have no great ideas on how to break the news either.
I don't know if you want to tell her or if the mom should tell her. If her and her mom don't get along, it might be better coming from you. But she's going to hate both of you.
And the baby.
Yeah, she's not going to like her sister. There's really no way around it. You got yourself in a situation where now all you got to do is man up to what it is that you've done.
And wear condoms.
Or maybe don't sleep with your girlfriend's mom, too.
I know.
And now, who knows what's going to happen with you and the mom. That's a lifelong responsibility there. But you might as well just start owning up to what it is that you've done, right? When's the baby coming?
In about 4 or 5 months. Do you think there's any way that I could work this out with me and my girl? Or do you think it's just this is over with?
If she stays with you, she's going to kill you in your sleep.
I hope not.
No, but I'm just saying, I'm putting myself as a regular human being in her shoes, and you got my mom pregnant, and I don't even get along with my mom, and you've been sleeping with my mom the past 3 or 4 months. That's awful for her. And if you care about her, all you can do now, you got yourself in this situation, is don't terrorize this woman's life anymore.
Right, yeah.
Let her find somebody that won't do that to her if you care about her.
Right.
Good luck, sir. And let this just be a lesson learned to you. And just remember, the main thing is if there's a baby on the way that's yours, handle your business. That comes first.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. All right. Well, that was Ask Ye. That's very messy, Ida, I want to say. Sorry that it was so messy.
Yeah, that was... I want to know what happens.
All right. Well, when we come back, this would have never happened to Nicole Ari Parker. She's going to be joining us. She's got a new entrepreneurial venture, Gym Wraps. Those are out literally today. We'll be talking to her. But you also know her from Soul Food. You saw her on Empire. You saw her on Just Like That. Great actress. And she's really sweet and regal. It's Way Up.
Yeah, she back at it. Bring in the back. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and this is the first, and you're making me feel so good already. Nicole Ari Parker is here.
Hi.
Welcome to Way Up.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Man, listen, when I tell you just such a legend as long as you've been in this game, I know today we're here talking about your entrepreneurship, but I have to say, there was a point where I did a scene on Empire.
I know. I was about to say we worked together.
Yeah, that sounds so good. Say that again.
We worked together.
We did. We worked together, guys. And you made me feel so much more comfortable because that is not like a space that I'm comfortable in. Did you always know this is what you wanted to do? Like this was your path?
Oh, yeah. I graduated from high school at 17. I got into NYU early. I come from a working class family, and I knew I wanted to be an actor, but I decided to go into the School of Journalism that I could, quote unquote, fall back on. But by the time second semester hit, I was like, I have to fully commit. So I called home, and my dad was like, look, if you're going to do this, you got to promise me you're going to go all the way in. So anyway, I got the call that I got Boogie Nights.
That was a huge movie to book. You saw recently Leonardo DiCaprio said he turned down that role.
Wow.
And that was supposed to be his, and then but
Mark Wahlberg did
Mark
it.
Wahlberg killed that role.
Yeah.
That's a great classic movie to have booked like so early on.
Yeah. It was an unforgettable experience. You know, we got to go to a real porn set in the Valley. He's young.
Oh my God.
Good for you.
Wait, you went to a porn? Were they filming a porn, or did you?
Yeah, it was. I went like you came to a production where I was in. I went to a production where porn stars were in, and they were prepping, and it was a female director.
Oh wow!
Yes, and like the girls were prepping. I went into the makeup room to get to know them and talk because I'm playing a porn star, and she proceeds to fully shave. Like this was her normal. She wasn't drugged out or any connotations or had no sense of self. She was totally functioning adult who loved her job.
Right now I'm talking to Nicole Ari Parker. You know her from Soul Food. You know her from Empire. You know her from And Just Like That. Some people will say it's empowering, right?
Yeah.
To feel like this is what I want to do and this is my choice to do this and this is just a job.
And I had to recalibrate myself really. I'm looking at her and I'm like, what's the big deal? I mean, I have one too. Right? It's like after 5 minutes, I calmed down.
Yeah.
I
can imagine.
I just felt like I was going to get in trouble.
Now, let me ask you this.
With mom and dad.
I was going to say, what did your parents say when that was the first, for you booking a role as a porn star? Were they concerned?
Yeah, but he edited it really well. I think you saw boob.
But I mean, even when you tell them, hey guys, I booked this role.
I set it up like I'm going to do a movie with Burt Reynolds.
Okay.
It was okay. Yeah, but I have a funny story about my mom. She got a call at 2 a.m, and my mom's from the South, and she's like, "Don't call my house at 2 a.m. If it's not about my kid, don't call." So my aunt, her younger sister, her name was Pam, and she called and she said, "Jean, the lady at my job said she saw Nikki in a movie and she showed it." And my mom said, "Pam, if the lady saw Nikki evidently showed it."
Oh. Good answer, Mom.
Good night. But then I was 25 or something. I don't know. I was a grown up.
I love that you have this product. It's a hair accessory. So tell me about Gym Wraps.
Well, I made it 12 years ago in my kitchen. I just needed to make a sweatband that worked. That's it. And to anyone out there, entrepreneurs, I just had an idea. I took the first step, and I didn't have a business degree. I didn't know where to get a manufacturer. I had finally sewn my first prototype. I had made it myself. And then I had a business partner, and I met 5 different manufacturers. I found one that could understand what edges were and why I needed this to be like this. I made 3 different styles. I wanted one that was a full bandana. I wanted guys to be able to use it. And then it took off. I had my finger on the pulse of something that it wasn't just for me. It was for all of us, and I did research on women's health, and I just got more and more involved in inspiring us to take care of ourselves. And I know that a large part of the reason we don't take care of ourselves is because we spend so much money on our hair.
Listen, and when I tell you, there's times that I'm like, man, I really do want to work out, but I don't feel like having to wash my hair again. I don't feel like having to do this. Or if you have your hair straightened, you want to make sure that you don't sweat it out. All of those things matter a lot.
Yeah. But at a certain point, I got a chance to meet the Surgeon General. It was a black woman at the time. Dr. Benjamin, she told me that 70% of the things that affect us as women, especially women of color, are preventable.
That's a fact.
And she said they were preventable by being more invested in our diet and exercise.
Right now, I'm talking to Nicole Ari Parker. You know her from Soul Food. You know her from Empire. You know her from And Just Like That. I was thinking, since you said you met Boris on Soul Food, one of the themes also for Just Like That was a power struggle in a marriage and a relationship. And you guys are both really successful, in your own right. What is that balance like at home when you're with somebody who is equally as, yoked as you are, but also equally as ambitious?
Anybody to tell you married with kids is not easy or cookie cutter. I think there has to be a couple of things baseline that you both want to have. Like whether you're a lawyer and a doctor being married, crazy schedules. Whether you're an accountant and a hairdresser, total crazy schedules. So there has to be one or two things that y'all are just agree on. Like, I want to be married to you and I want to have children with you. So everything, all the craziness works around whatever your baseline is. And that's really all I can say. I mean, we've had fights. We've not spoken to each other. We've disagreed on parenting.
I mean, it's been 20 years, right?
It's 20 years.
There's no way that's not going to happen in the course of 20 years.
Oh, my God. Full on. And he's so different than me. He is German and Ghanaian, and I am from the inner city of Baltimore. He's very calm. He's very organized. He's not loud.
But you...
I said what I said.
Now, how can people get these gym wraps too? Just letting people know where they can find it.
Gymwrap.com.
Well, that makes sense. Gymwrap.com.
Yes.
I'm on it, by the way. We're going to be ordering those because I can see myself looking cute in those.
I'm going to send you a gift box.
All right. I'm still order it, though.
Thank you.
It sounds like a great gift in time for the holidays.
Yes.
And you got to come back up and see us now that you're here. There's no excuses.
I will. Always for you.
All right. Thank you. All right. Well, thank you to Nicole Ari Parker for joining us. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word.
Pick up the phone.
Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Thank you so much to Ida Rodriguez for guest hosting today.
Thank you for having me here. I've been stunned the whole show from the things that we've been talking about.
Listen, Ida be in her own world. Like, I'm purposely disconnecting. And she's like, oh my gosh.
And then I click on and dude is like, yeah, I got my girlfriend's mother's pregnant.
You're like, what? Sorry. Yeah. But you know what? It happens. Okay? Life is a Tyler Perry movie. Yeah. But thank you also to Nicole Ari Parker for joining us. Make sure y'all check out those gym wraps. A great gift idea, too, as the holidays are coming up. I think the right apparel will make me work out.
Yeah, always, always. A new outfit makes me move.
Thank you. I agree with that. We are still waiting to find out what's going to happen with Diddy. I know the defense just spoke. They're taking a lunch break, so we'll know more after 2:15. So that's why we don't have the update yet. We're waiting to see what that sentence is going to be. It's looking like it's going to be about 7 years. If we could guess right now from what the judge is saying, the guidelines are that he plans to follow. I don't know if he's been swayed by the defense and the kids coming up and talking and Diddy's attorney crying and all of that. So we shall see. But I'll tell you this, I'm going to go do ABC News Live with Deborah Roberts today. And so that should be interesting.
You'll know the verdict.
I'll know the verdict by then. Yeah. Ida, any last words before we give the last words to our listeners? One more thing, too. At the State Farm Arena, December 18th, there's going to be Jingle Ball for 96.1 The Beat in Atlanta. All tickets are on sale today, right now. So make sure you go to Ticketmaster.com. You can see Big X The Plug, Kaylani, Jermaine Dupri and Friends, Little John and Friends, Mariah the Scientist, Molly, Nelly, and more to be announced. That's amazing. All right. Now, any last words from you, Ida?
Mariah the Scientist. I got shows. Come see me do stand-up before it's against the law.
I'm going to be interested to see what you're about to talk about. Ida Rodriguez. But people can follow you, Funny Ida.
At Funny Ida, AIDA. And I just want to reiterate what one of the callers said on the call today. The universe agrees with a made-up mind. So make your decision about what you want and move toward it. Stop listening to influencers on the internet.
Period. All right, it's your show. You have the last word.
Hey, Angela. I was calling to shine the light on my mother and my sister. They're just some little country girls from Alabama who went to California and trying to do big things. My mom is a nurse and she has a home health care business. And my sister's in the military, but she has her own transportation business. So that's Susie and LaShondra. Thank you, Angela. Bye.
Yes, Angela, I want to shine a light on my son, Cameron Turner. I got really sick and had some heart problems, and he came from New York and still is taking care of me. And he's very young. He could have been doing anything else. So I listen to you all the time. I want you to shine the light on him because he deserves it. Thank you.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
We turning up.
Way Up.
Hey.